I'm hitting up every Nike outlet in my area to find the best sneaker deal. First things first, we got a bunch of stuff on the wall of, I guess, last sizes, and then also, we got some DJ Khaled 5s. Another one. Which I'm absolutely gonna pick up if they have my size. Looks like they only have 6.5 and 4.5. No way. Ah, it's such a bummer. It is such a nice shoe though. They've got really nice pink leather on there. I might grab a pair for my wife though. You've got this nice, what is that, quilted sock liner. It's a great looking shoe. Here we've got the Playoff 13s in a large size. We got the 11 cool grays. Maybe I'll grab a pair of these. It looks like they have a size 10. Oh, we got some, I guess, I don't know what these are, Cortezes of some kind. We got 2s, we got Dunks. We've got, are these Hirachi by Dario? Are these DBs? DB Hirachis? Dornbecker Hirachis? That'd be crazy. We got some 2s, Cardinal 7s. We got the 14s and some more 2s. Got some LeBron 9s. The Watch the Thrones for $139. That's not bad. What size? What size do we have? We've got size 7.5. Oof, a little bit smaller. Got some nice green and white Air Forces. We got some, I think, 37s, are they? Yeah, 37s. The Hachimura 37s, I believe. Is that what these are? Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. They kind of look like it. The colorway looks the same. No, the Hachimura were 36s. These are, oh, Jason Tatum's. All right, then. So we're at the Refurbished section. See if there's anything good over here. Not seeing too much in Refurbished, but good to always check. Like in the women's section, they got some Laney 1s. What size? Size 12 women's. So what would that be in men's? Like 10.5? We got some 2s, some OG 2s, some Dunks. Got the 3s that we found a couple episodes back. Yeah, not a bad selection. These might actually be a pickup. These are crazy. These are nuts. Not gonna grab them, but kind of cool to find a basically a Royal 2.0 or whatever we call this colorway. I forget what we call this colorway. These crazy looking ISPAs in a very small size. Got some Dunks over here. These are women's Vachetta Tan. Is that actually Vachetta Tan? I don't know. My wallet's actually Vachetta Tan. This is what it looks like after a couple years of using Vachetta Tan as a wallet or whatever. This is what it looked like on the inside before. Pretty close. So they're checking the back to see if they have any of these in my size or close to my size, which would be awesome. I really like this shoe. The colors are a little funky, but the material looks decent. So we got a bunch of these LeBrons for $149, plus an additional 20% off. That's not bad. The LeBron 2s in white metallic gold. We've got these guys right here, the LeBron 3s, the barbershop ones, for, wow, $79 plus 20% off. That's actually crazy. Try and find a size 6. There we go. Right there. Perfect. Oh, is it 6 or 6.5? I forget what size my wife is. Let's just go 6.5 just in case. All right, so we got some really great pickups at the first Nike outlet. I'm really stoked on these. This Nike outlet usually doesn't disappoint. Probably should have saved it for last because, you know, that way you guys would watch the whole video. Please watch the whole video. But yeah, some really great stuff. I'll show you guys these once we get back to my house. All right, so we've got our pickups from the first outlet. We ended up grabbing 3 pairs of sneakers, which I'm pretty excited about. However, unfortunately, I thought the entire store was 20% off, but it seems like it wasn't. Or maybe if it was, they didn't give me that discount. So I'm gonna unbox these pairs of sneakers, tell you how much I paid, tell you how much retail was, and then also tell you how much I either made or lost. And I think in this case, we may be in the red on that one, but let's get started. All right, so the first shoe that we picked up was this pair of Air Jordan 11s. This is the white cement Air Jordan 11 Low, a shoe that just recently released, and I believe the retail price for this shoe was $190 bucks. Let me pull it out of the box really quickly. Here are the sneakers themselves, looking really, really clean. Unfortunately, size 10 was the only size that they had, so it's not my size, so I couldn't fit it. Very clean sneaker, very shiny, gray patent leather, love that. You've got this white upper, you've got a white midsole, and of course, an icy blue outsole, which looks incredible. So like I said, the retail price of this shoe was $190, and we ended up buying it for $185. Now, I'm not exactly sure why we got the $5 discount on this pair of shoes. Maybe they just sold for $185, and I just am remembering it wrong, that they were 190 bucks. I don't know. Either way, I guess $5 discount. But unfortunately, after checking out the resale value of these shoes in this size, they only really go for like 172 bucks, which means that we technically lost $6. And obviously, I maybe should have left this shoe at the outlet, but either way, I think it's a clean sneaker, and I'm not mad that I picked it up. So I probably shouldn't have, but I'm not mad about it. Now, with that being said, if this shoe had actually been 20% off like I thought, then we would have gotten this shoe for $152, which means we could have made $27. And what's annoying is that, as you guys will see as we go to some other Nike outlets later on in the video, all of the other Nike outlets are 20% off all the sneakers in the store. So this would have been 20% off, but unfortunately not at this outlet. Lost $6, could have made $27, but For this shoe, we lost $6. Regardless, clean sneaker. All right, so next up, we have a pair of shoes, which I absolutely love, but turns out I got a really bad deal on, and that's the DJ Khaled Air Jordan 5s. Now, this is a size 6.5 men's, and unfortunately, I thought it was a women's 6.5, and that means that the price of this shoe is actually $225 and not $160 like I thought. It also won't fit my wife. I grabbed this shoe specifically to give to my wife, but it won't fit her because it's a size 6.5 men's, not a size 6 or 6.5 women's. So kind of a bummer all around. Regardless though, the packaging is really cool. The sneaker itself is really cool. What's interesting about this shoe is that there either must have been a bunch of pairs available or the hype just died on this shoe. Either way, you can grab this shoe for below retail right now on StockX, GOAT, places like that. And actually, if you guys want to do that, you can click the pop-out banner on the top of your screen to the YouTube shopping tab. You should be able to grab some of the sneakers there. But regardless, I think it's a cool looking sneaker. I actually had a pair in my size, and here it is in a men's size 6.5. And like I was alluding to, I paid $225 for this shoe, which is full retail price for a men's pair, no 20% off discount. And that kind of sucks because these go for way below retail. So after doing some research on these shoes, I think I could probably get $152 for this pair of shoes if I resold it online, which is awful. And subtracting that from $225, we have a loss of $73, which is just terrible. I really should have left these shoes at the outlet.
They ain't believe in us. God did.
But I didn't know. I really was grabbing these for my wife, and they're not gonna fit her. So, but either way, really cool looking sneaker. I love the sort of salmon colored leather. I love the cream colored midsole, the blue hits, and of course the We The Best on the back. It's actually a really dope collab, and I kind of wish I kept my size 9. I could actually probably grab it for below retail right now, which I may do, because I think it's a really clean sneaker, and I think maybe in the future it'll go up in value, but I'm not sure. If these had been 20% off, like I thought they were, they would have ended up being $180, which means we still would have lost money, but we only would have lost $28 versus $73. So it could have been a lot better, but unfortunately, bad all around.
Get the sneakers.
And then the final pickup from the first outlet was this pair of Air Jordan 1s. It will get better as we go along, I promise. Every other shoe is, I believe, in the positive. In fact, some shoes are worth a lot more than I grabbed them for. But this is the women's Air Jordan 1 Laneys. It's this blue and yellow pair of Air Jordan 1s based on Michael Jordan's high school, I believe, Laney High School. And the shoe itself is pretty clean. I mean, the colorway is not something I'd rock on a regular basis, but it's definitely wearable. The leather quality looks really good. What's interesting about this shoe to me is that the hang tag is like a completely different shade of blue than anywhere else on the shoe, and that's always bothered me about this sneaker. But I guess it is what it is. It comes in like a light blue with a red Nike Air, and I guess you do have red Nike Air on the tongue, but either way, very bright, very out there shoe. Women's size 12, so maybe a men's size 10.5, so definitely wearable size. You've got an extra set of blue laces if you decide to switch out these yellow laces, which unfortunately don't perfectly match the yellow on this shoe. Not a sneaker that I'm mad that I missed out on, but either way, it was still kind of cool to find them at the outlet. You didn't used to be able to find Jordan 1s at the outlets, at least not for the last like 5+ years. So this shoe we grabbed for full retail, $180, and unfortunately, it's only really worth around $125, which means there was a loss of about $55. Now in terms of what I'm actually going to do with this shoe, I think I am actually going to give this away in a Whatnot live stream. It'll probably be before this video drops, so the shoe will already be given away, but either way, I'm not just going to return it. I'm going to give it away because I feel like there's someone out there who could really use a pair of these sneakers or would enjoy a pair of these shoes. And I guess if we're just talking about hypotheticals, like if I had bought this shoe at the final outlet, which did have a pair of these, if I got these for 20% off, these would have been $144, and I think I would have ended up making like $19, which would have been nice, but it is what it is. With that being said, on to the next outlet. So we are at Nike store number 2. Let's see what they got on the wall, which is 20% off. Vapormax Pluses in a size 9. Oh, for $159, I actually might grab these. $120, yo, legit, I might grab these. Okay, I'm gonna grab these. Let's do it. 7s too? Wow, I forget what these are called, but they are the tan 7s. Probably retail with 20% off, size 9. This is a definite maybe. I found a colorway that I like better than these on the wall with the box top that I think I'm gonna grab in my size. So for the same price too, $159 with 20% off. Here we go, size 9. Let's do it. $159 with 20% off. Grabbing these for sure. Percent 2s for $179 plus 20% off. That's not bad. We got some Jordan 1 mids for full retail, $120. We got some 270s right here for $165. Oh, no way. We got the big bubbles. That's crazy. For $150, 20% off. That's a guy. The Air Force Ones for $109, 20% off. Never seen this kind of shoe before. What's it called? The Air Force One Mid React. There we go, that's what it's called. Got some really great pickups here. Really stoked on that. That's awesome. All right, so the second outlet was dope. We had two really great finds that I'm really excited about. The first pair is a personal pickup. You guys already know what it is, but I just want to show you guys closer up. We've got the Nike Air Vapormax Pluses. These are sort of a combination of the Air Max Pluses and the Vapormax Pluses. You've got the Air Max Plus on the top and the Air Vapormax on the bottom of the shoe. This colorway is really decent. I wanted to grab a pair of these for a while, but the retail price in this shoe is $210. And for a shoe that I'm not gonna wear that often, that's crazy expensive. This shoe at the outlet was marked for $159, and then because it was 20% off, I ended up getting this shoe for $127 in my size, brand new, which I'm super excited about. And I think if I was to actually sell these online, we'd make a decent profit. So after doing some research on this shoe, I think they're worth around 134 bucks, which means we could conservatively make around $7, which is not bad. Like the shoe a lot, and for that price, you can't beat it. And then the second shoe that we grabbed was the Air Max Big Bubble in a women's 8, men's 6.5. This shoe is probably one of my favorite releases of 2023. So I actually dropped a review on this shoe a couple weeks back. If you guys want to check it out, there will be a link at the top of the screen. But this shoe is the original version of the Air Max 1. It's got the larger bubble in the back, and it's actually very soft underfoot. I think the foam is a little bit softer as well. And all around, it's just like a better version of the original Air Max 1, in my opinion. Or not the original Air Max 1, but the one that everyone knows and loves. So this shoe had an original retail price of $150, and because we found it at the outlet, we got it for $120. And after checking out pairs of these in this size online, I think I could get around $136 for this pair of shoes, which means that we made 16 bucks. So definitely not bad, and when you add that to the $7 we made on the Nike Air Vapormax Pluses, we come out with a profit of $23, which means we made $23 going to the Nike outlet if we decided to sell these shoes. Hold up a second, actually, come to think of it, this shoe would match perfectly with the upcoming Apothecary Rose collection, which drops this Friday. So this collection comes in 4 different colors and 2 different styles. You've got the 2 basic roses, which come in a beige and black, with of course a red rose on there. And then you've got the 2 all over print patterns, which come with roses all over the socks. You've got a white pair and a green pair, both very, very clean. And I've always wanted to do a rose sock. I don't know why, I just think they look really cool. And I feel like this collection came out really, really well. And like I said, I think this collection is super wearable. I think it's really easy to match with, especially if you have some sneakers that are red, or maybe your outfit has a little hit of red in them. Either way, very clean. I love roses. I love floral socks for whatever reason. And this is actually the first set of floral socks that we've done, so I'm super excited about it. And if you guys want to grab a pair or all 4 of the pairs for yourself, they drop this Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on apothecary.com. There's no reason for me to say something like, oh, on to the next outlet. There's one pair of 2s in a size 6.5. This is, I believe, the Collabo 2s. I'm not sure exactly what collab it is, but not bad. I thought they were worn for a second, but that's just a fade. So they are going for $100, usually $200. Refurbished is always half price, and then 20% off that. So I think it's 80 bucks for these. That's actually a great price. Too bad the size is a little small, but still a really good find. Some Jordan Dub Zeros in white and silver, or white and gray, for $129 plus 20% off. Not bad. Some Air Force One mid PRMs for $185 full retail. Got some Jordan 13s, playoff 13s in the size 7Y for $150, 20% off that. Not bad. Posits. We've got some 6.5Y little posit ones in this black and purple colorway, or I guess black and pink. And then also these 12s, these cool gray 12s. Look at that. In gently worn, size 7Y. And then also up here, are these almost spread ones, but they're, I think, Air Forces. Oh, Court Burrows. Interesting. So I'm debating these guys as well. They're $150, but they're very clean. I think I'll leave them. So we got these Air Max 1s in a ton of different sizes for $109 plus 20% off. These are very clean. I like this a lot. And then also these Air Trainer ones in this really nice like moss green color for $64 plus 20% off. That's a crazy deal. I might actually just grab these because those are so cheap. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. Let's do it. Okay, I think I'm good. And then at the final outlet, we had 2 more pickups that I'm pretty excited about. And the reason I'm excited about these guys is because they're both shoes that I've wanted for a while, but just never found them for a good enough price. And at this last outlet, we found them for insane prices. The pair that unfortunately I can't fit, that's another size 6.5 men's. And what's really cool about the Refurbished wall is that they take shoes that have been either tried on or very lightly worn, they put them in the Refurbished box, and then they resell them for like half the price that they originally sold for, which is amazing. So in this case, this shoe I think originally retailed for $200 and we got it for $100. Actually, we got it for $80 because it was 20% off, which is even better. But I mean, the shoe itself looks basically brand new. Obviously, it doesn't come with its original packaging, and for this shoe, the Air Jordan 2 Low 218. And seriously, this shoe is super, super clean. I love the brown hits. It's definitely more of like a, I guess, businessy sort of vibe, especially on a pair of Air Jordan 2s. Unfortunately, like I said, the size is too small for me to rock. I think I did buy a pair of these in a previous outlet vlog, but in my size, but at full price, which was not the way to go. Grabbing this shoe for 80 bucks is definitely the move. So after checking this shoe out online, I think I could probably get $106 for this pair of shoes, which means that we should profit 26 bucks. And then the final shoe that I grabbed was a pair of sneakers that I've been looking at the outlet every time I've gone for the last 4 months, and that was this pair of Nike Air Max 1 PRMs. But I've seen this shoe at the Nike outlet for months, like I said, and it just never was the right price. It was always like a little bit too expensive, and they always had a bunch of pairs, so it wasn't really moving, and I guess because it didn't move, they decided to drop the price like by a lot. So the original retail price of this pair of shoes was 150 bucks, and I ended up grabbing this shoe for $87.99 with the box. This shoe is actually very, very clean, and for 88 bucks essentially, I think it's absolutely worth it. You've got this really sick little Nike swoosh there on the front of the sneaker. I love mini Nike swooshes. I don't know why, I just do. I think it's a great looking pair of shoes. The denim hits are nice. This sort of washed suede is probably my favorite part. I kind of wish the entire shoe was made of washed suede, but I will say that the difference in material does make the shoe a bit more interesting. I also dig the very aged midsole color, and also the gum, oh, it's not gum, well, this sort of like brownish orange outsole. It has like speckles in it, which I'm assuming is some sort of recycled material, maybe. Now, with all that being said, while we did grab this shoe for a great price of $87.99, it really is only worth about 88 bucks. So we made a cent, which isn't bad. Still a great shoe regardless. It's the classic looking Air Max 1. And again, the price was amazing. And I'm sure it's gonna get even lower too, because I didn't see many people grabbing this shoe, so I think it will be around for a couple more weeks, and they're probably gonna drop the price even more. But hey, with both of those pickups, we finish off the third outlet with a profit of $26.01. But hey, at this point, I would love to know what you guys are finding at the Nike outlet. So if you have any crazy finds, make sure to send me a tweet or an Instagram story at @RealSethFowler on both social media platforms. I'd love to see them. And I guess that pretty much wraps up the video for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, and I'll see you all in the next one.